collectors. Today we'll be taking a look at DC Comics, DC Universe Classics, Hawkman from the Superpowers. And you'll see here, this is the Hawkman that some of us remember, and his green pants, red boots, red underoos, or a red diaper with the yellow cross with the hawk symbol on there, the wings and the mask. So as we look at him, we definitely harken back to the old DC Superpowers line, which was a great line to have as a kid. And we take a look here at his helmet. We see the great detail in his ear and wings, the hawk-like appendage, this vest that he has here that does not remove, the waist sculpt, and he does have a belt that can hold his mace. Let's see his red and green and red boots with the yellow stripe. As we turn our attention to the wings, we can see the clip up here, the spine of the wings, but it'll allow for nice movement out and nice details in those wings. And since it does have this spine there, it will remove. Now the wings can go further out, but they look kind of disjointed whenever you do that. So I only go so far with my wings. This would be. But if we take a look at the back here section, we see nothing but net. All right. And while we have that wing out, we'll go ahead and pull this mace and take a look at it. And he does come with this Superpowers stand. This is very nice. So DC has not forgotten what they've done before, which is always nice. Maybe they'll be able to repeat it. So as we take a look at his mace, we can see this is the normal mace that Hawkman had in the Superpowers line. It does come with a little strap here, so he can hold it if he has to do like Thor does. Nice. So as we have the wings pushed back, we'll go ahead and do some articulation checks. We can see he does a nice T-pose. His head goes side to side. Not much movement up and down. Does have some. His shoulders rotate around. He does have a bicep swivel. He has one single bend in the arm for the muscles. And he does have a wrist rotation. His waist does have a nice ab crunch and a nice swivel. As we look at his legs here, we see they do nice bend, and they will rotate that far forward and backwards. We have a thigh swivel and a knee bend, and just up and down for the ankle. So standard from that line era, which is always nice. Always nice. And we put him back on the stands here. We can see that this guy is pretty tall on the stand. We can see that he is coming in right at 7 inches tall, which is nice. So that means when you push this guy back and compare him to the new DC multiverse, he'll fit right in. He will not have that kind of problem, which is good. But as we compare him to G.I. Joe Classified and Marvel Legends series line, we see that he also fits in good with that. So good range of height. This guy is a standard weight figure, and we'll see that he does come in right at 4.0 ounces. So as we bring in one more comparison here, a surprise guest is the original Superpowers line. And you'll see it's the same kind of colors and everything. And it does have the same kind of mace, which is always nice. This one had flappy wings though. So it's always a good thing to see that. And his wings were on a ball joint so they could rotate around too. So great figure to have in your collection also, if you're a fan of those. But here he is. Thoughts on this guy? Yes, great. The fact that this hand is not open enough to hold the mace is kind of sad, but it is what it is. That just means he's a lefty. They have rights too. But yeah, it's a good figure, good posability. Mine will be on a flight stand and not the Superpower line, because he is Hawkman. He does fly. He doesn't stand on the ground for you mere mortals. So, as always, guys, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.